try quarry back.
Ah! Fuck me.
So what is it about climbing in Wales?
It's tidy. I guess I fell in love with Wales when I went on my first ever climbing trip to Llanberis Pass, and I just knew that from that day onwards I had to live in Wales.
The whole scene in Wales is it's really, really special. It's, you know, there's bits of competition, there's an air of competition, but it's friendly competition, you know.
It is a bit competitive, you know. Nobody likes being kind of fully burnt off by the mates.
So the guys, the beat. There's no beating Dave.
Me personally,
Apart from Cat.
for me personally, like fucking like Bobbins. No offence, but yeah, he's probably one of the most improved climbers I've ever seen. You can't let your mates burn you off when it comes down to it. There's no way, you know, not when you've been going out and climbing at a similar level so long.
Kath and Pete have performed sort of longer and harder than the others somehow, you know, and are doing it now as well in 2009. So to see whether they can match me or not. In a 50-mile radius, there's about 7 guidebooks. So there's loads of different types of rock as well. I mean, you can go sport climbing in the Orme, or you can go climbing in the pass, or you can go up into the mountains, climb on Cloggy and Clwyd if you want to go for a bit of an adventure. There's a big bouldering scene. And then, of course, you've got all the sea cliffs. You've got Gogarth, and, you know, if you really want to get scared, you can head down to the Fleam Peninsula and see if you can pull a few blocks off.
Whole cliff is inherently unstable. In a really sort of...
You can get some right placements in that.
In a really sort of loose way. Yeah.
Great scene, great climbing. Just brilliant, brilliant atmosphere, and I think just because it all centres around Llanberis, and everybody knows what everybody's doing, and so it's just the lakes is more spread out. You know, Yorkshire's more spread out. It hasn't got Llanberis has just got Llanberis, right? What a stupid thing to say.
I'm glad I didn't say that one.
Yeah.
You old git.
It's just a little town anyway.
It's going good, I think, yeah. After you do the first section, which is about 7B, there's first 4 bolts, there's about 15 really hard moves in a row. And I'm getting about to move 10 is a bit of a red point, crux. It's probably the crux move. I did that today. So getting there slowly, about 3 moves till the end of the hard section, 3 or 4 moves. Yeah.
Pete Robbins, I think, is an interesting climber because he's got talent, and he can hit positions really quickly and knows how to set his body on each hold correctly so that it helps to get the next hold. So he's not a move-by-move climber. When he sets off, he's climbing the whole route. And it's been interesting to see him on things that he's red-pointed, where he spent a lot of time on them, because you can see the difference of talent giving him an efficiency, which is taking V12 power and delivering V14, you know, or 8B power and delivering 8C+. And it's just a pleasure to watch him climb, really. On something like Liquid Amber, where you're going for holes that are blind and round the corner, and moves follow succession, one after the other, and are very different as well. Some finish when you get the hold and need a reshuffle, but Pete gets rid of a lot of those reshuffles. I belayed Jerry on it before he did it, and he was kind of wheel spinning a bit more on it, but was a bit more powerful, you know. I think Pete's just failing on it at the moment because the weather's not particularly good. And
Oh, it's so difficult. Yeah, it's just every day I've made a little bit of progress. It's, you know, I've never spent this long on a route before. It's quite different. It's quite mentally draining just to, you know, head back down to LPT again, weekend after weekend, and get one move further. But it'll be worth it, I think. Close! Woo! Awesome. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Very insane. That was so easy. That was ridiculous. I've been struggling for so long. I don't want to come down now. I'm in shock. Did I just do that?
Yeah, I think you did.
Shit.
When I come here, I've always noticed that there is a sort of a half-height weakness in the crag. It might be a really interesting thing to try and climb. I've not practiced it, but I've come across different bits of it, and I know where the difficult bits are going to be. I've got to make sure that I do a safe lead and not really go for it. I've got to engineer a good quality ascent of it. I'm not going to go crazy on it. I've worn a helmet today, which I don't often wear. But I thought it was a good idea today. You got a belay plate in that? You got a nut key? I hope you're going to need it.
Yo, 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 yo.
There's one section at the beginning where you're traversing on underclings, and I'm not sure what gear is there, and you fell off, you sort of wang around the corner, and I've got to make sure that you know, I give myself as much chance as possible.
Oh, that's great climbing.
Orange or? Which is the high one?
Yeah.
Which is the high
The
one?
blue one, the blue.
The slack?
The blue.
I don't think for
Yeah.
me, Jim. Think for me.
Yeah.
Slack, slack, slack.
Okay.
Okay, Jim Bob, watch this.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Trying to stop the ropes. Pull it.
Good.
Slack, mate, slack. Oh. Ah. Fucking hell.
Go on. That's it, brilliant. Good effort. Nice one, I'm watching you. Good.
Orange,
Lots of it. Got it? Slack, slack. Okay. Just pulling on the urette. Wow. Fucking yes. Oh my God. That felt pumpy. You decent rest yet?
Yeah, I'm past the hardest bit now.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm just trying not to explode.
Okay.
That's a bit of a cool pitch, you know, that's good.
Right, no, a bit of slack on red. Fuck's sake. Slack, don't pull me off. Slack. No way. No, this is madly dangerous. I'm not doing it. Give me a bit of slack. Slack. I'm not doing it. No, I'm fucking off up the groove. There's no way I'm going down there.
I lived in North Wales for 6 years and I did love it there a lot, but the one thing that drove me away was the rain. And I ended up down in Bristol, and the reason I went to Bristol was because it was 2 hours away from Pembroke. And Pembroke's just this unique place that it's stolen my heart, really. I mean, it's very quiet, you don't get that many people here, except at bank holiday weekends. But there's so much undiscovered little coves and rock buttresses that people just don't know about. In Stennis Ford, there's this amazing smooth wall. It looks like it's been cauterized by, you know, a laser.
Yeah, it's the same size.
What Dave's done is he's gone up this E6 or E7 and he's found a line that just bisects the wall. It goes out leftwards across this really smooth wall and then finishes up a totally unique piece of rock. And just watch here, mate. Oh, hang on. I've got wrong-handed. It's the obvious challenge in a crag, and it's amazing. Really sustained. Not one really hard move, but lots of quite tenuous climbing, a lot of side pulls and things like that. And there's only one bit of gear that protects you on the last 40 or 50 feet. So there's big fall potential. Watch me, mate.
Yeah. Go on, Tim.
Watch me.
Come on, mate. Big move. Sweet feet out.
Fucking hell.
That's it. Come on.
Oh, take us! Fucking hell. Fuck, that was like going base jumping, mate. You look down, you know you've blown it, and you look down and the rope just way down below your feet, and you're like, oh my God, how far am I gonna go?
That's at the bottom had already fallen out.
Fun times, especially when you've taken the lob, because when I fell off, the gear was next to my feet and I still went miles. And all the top bits, just a bit technical, and you know, you're getting layaways and you're pressing with your feet on smears, and you just got to keep the body tension all the way, you know. It'd be really easy to fall off. Such a brilliant route, absolutely awesome. It's just amazing.
You gonna get that thread in?
Yeah, good plan. My project is basically, it's a really difficult line. I mean, Ben's abbed it, Ben Bransby's abbed it, the Pickfords abbed it, quite a lot of people have abbed it. Dave reckons it's 8B plus, he thinks it might be 8C. Basically, it's really hard. Got the best foothold ever. So you can get that, bring your foot through, come onto that, match it, get your foot up. But the key to it is that there is a piece of gear in the middle of the wall. It's like a lure hanging there, and the challenge is to see if you can get to this bit of gear. But if you don't, you're going to be falling. Oh, you're about 20 foot above the gear and you're about 50 foot above the ground. So with a good belay, you're not going to hit the floor, but it's going to be really close. And it's hard, it's really hard. No, I can't do it like that. Oh! Ah, fuck it. Ow, that really hurt. Techniquers. No, I've not got the guns. That is so fierce. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, really. I'm going to stay back on Thursday and see if the weather allows me to give it a go. Alright mate, we're going to be fine. It's not even touching the crack, it's just blowing straight over the top. So yeah, I reckon we're going to be totally cool. We just need it to stop raining. It's raining so hard, I can't believe how hard I got absolutely soaked. We've just been hit by this savage rain shower, but I've got 2.5 hours before I need to leave this wedding, so I need to get a move on. That's it, that's my bit of gear. Yes! The smallest rack I've ever set off on the route with. I've rocked 6 and a few quick draws. Got butterflies. What's up? Let's hope it's drier.
Come on, Timmy.
Right, cool. All right, mate, let's have it.
Cool. Well, good start.
Yes, tell you what, that gear looks fucking miles away. Spicy times. Glad to get that in.
Yeah, come on, relax, Timmy.
Timothy Emmett, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's scary. Look how far it is to that runner.
Think, Nick? Oh, I don't know, what's he like? It's all right. Stand on the edge, Graham, and just give it a good tug, you know. It's a bit wobbly, that. Yeah, but there's the rope attached to it. And we've done two of the lines coming straight up the wall, which are about E6. And now about the last line on it, there looks to be a foot line running all the way across the wall. I want to just abseil down, give a clean, because the rock's so friable here. It's like dead wood and it just rips off. I think that can go. I've already taken 125 footer, and I'm an old man, I shouldn't be taking falls like that. Quite a lot of nutters out there, especially around Llanberis. For this wall in particular, I've found one very old hippie nutter that seems to enjoy coming here and getting scared, but he just smokes a load of tabs at the bottom of the crag and eats chocolate and whiles away his day. It's better than putting him in an old people's home, isn't it? All the climbing is quite blind. You're on undercuts and you're pushing your feet out on smears, and the wall's pretty dirty, as you can see. And so you're putting your feet on smears and you're reaching around for blind undercuts, and everything's like, oh my God, and you're smearing. And so although it looks like a slab, it gets quite pumpy and it's quite physical, and you really, if you can screw your loaf to hang there and control yourself, it's all right. But when the rock's ripping off and the gear isn't very good and the wall's really dirty, it's quite difficult to do that. This foothole's moving a bit. Well, anybody can climb solid rock, can't they? You know, it's I like the adventure of it. I like adding another element. To me, you know, I can't train that hard anymore to climb really hard stuff, but I like giving the rock a bit of a chance.
How's that?
But that whole element, that adventurous side of climbing, just appeals to me more, really.
Come on, settle down.
Pretty hard move this, Graham. Good night.
Come on.
Brilliant.
I'm not there yet.
Really good.
Ooh.
Nice one.
Safe, Graham.
Well done, Nick.
That's a bit hot and sweaty and emotional. Wow.
Nice one.
Hey, good stuff.
Cool. How good was that?
Brilliant,
Good. Nice
Yeah.
job.
Cheers, Graham.
Oh, my original sticking out.
Yeah, this is my wall. 16 first ascents on a 6 metre wide wall. It's probably a record, but I love it. Probably well over 100 days, probably like 150 days I've been here. Just crabbing along, left to right, right to left, left to right, occasionally up. But it's just, I just think it's a good bit of rock. I really rate it. One of my goals was to be like king of the box, basically. I wanted to sit up on the box looking down at all my court jesters, but then this chap called John Gaskins came along, and there's been a project there, a known project for a few years, and he basically crabbed his way up these crimps in, yeah, about 2 hours. Didn't find it very hard, and that's shattered my chances of ticking the box. So as much as I love John Gaskins, it was a bit heartbreaking, to be honest. He gave it Fonte A+/8B, but it's probably Fonte C in the rest of the world. But I'm glad it's here because it's an inspiring line in terms of pulling hard. So what I'm trying right now is, basically I'm trying to do drink driving again, which is the up here and then leftwards right to the corner crack, but this time with a harder start. So instead of starting up the Font 7A, I'm trying to start up the Font 7B, which doesn't really add much in pump, but you're just pulling a lot harder for a lot longer. So yeah, it's going to be the same font grade, 8A+, but it's going to chip in as French 8C, I think, for traverse.
Blue, probably, yeah. Right.
Fuck.
Keep it together.
Fucking slippery bastard.
Nice. Come up to the belay if you want. Might as well. The rest of it.
Oh, it's a little bit blown out off the route.
Yeah, just get a good rest here.
I was just short of a good jog. Because I need to go up to that peg, there's no doubt about that, so it's just how to achieve that.
You're looking in control like that.
Yeah, I feel okay. Bloody the terrain I'm going through is going to be horrendous. Yeah.
I reckon that peg up ahead doesn't look too bad either.
No, I think the pegs are okay. I just that tat, I won't even hold body weight that.
Yeah.
You know, that's been there about 15 years. At least it hasn't had direct sunlight that much.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look very good, does it? Keep slack. Fuck, it's really blank. Fuck. Okay. Take.
Are you alright, Johnny?
Hurt my ankles. Not too badly, but.
Well, yeah, Paracella's Cave. Most people hate it. It looks really rubbish as well, but it's yeah, it's just Wales's little gem. It's got hundreds of hard problems and possibilities, and I've spent the last 2 years, you know, well, the last 2 winters climbing a lot in here. I love it. Well, in here in the cave, I've just worked my way through the problems like everyone seems to do, and you know, they just seem desperate when you first try them all. You know, they're so sequency and so steep and hard, and then you know, you keep coming here, and you know, silk cut. When I first started trying trigger cut and Luferino, you know, it was just never crossed my mind that I'd be good enough to try silk cut, but you grind them down and you get them so wired that you can link them all together and do amazing things. It links about 3 or 4 problems to create a mega problem that starts sat down quite far in the back of the cave and comes out the steepest, hardest bit to top out in the cave and top out on the crag. So it's like a, you know, a good true problem. You go through stages where, you know, you can't do it, and then you think you may be able to do it, and then and then you just know something clicks one day, and you just know if I keep at this, this is going to happen. And yeah, I'm there now.
First time I saw Pete Whitaker was on Dynamics of Change, that amazingly bendy thing that goes into Braille Trail. I said, "Are you a man or a boy?" And he said, "I'm a lad," which I thought was interesting. You know, he knows who he is, Pete, and doesn't really climb for, you know, the sort of confused reasons that I did. I think I sometimes climb for acclaim, or I sometimes climb for to do something impossible, sort of like a religious quest or whatever. But I think Pete just really enjoys it, and you get the impression that he's a lad out on his skateboard, you know. And I think he picks really brilliant tricks, basically. He knows the routes really well, and he dispatches them in short order if he can. And if he can't do them, he's not that bothered. Right. On belay?
You're on belay. Go for it, Pete.
Might be a few false starts at the beginning.
Okay. You mean as in false starts, as in falling off?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh dear. Right. Check.
Check.
Check. Good. Go on. Good. Nice one, Pete. Fine. Go on. Go on. Come on. Come on, you're doing brilliant.
Oh God.
Come on.
Oh, shaky.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice walk. You safe?
I'm safe.
Oh
man, I've been shaking on the last bit. Gosh, I'm nervous.
You're off. Good one.
Oh, cheers.
Good effort.
Oh.
It's a problem called new noise. It's V12, and I think because it's so short, it's actually really hard. The moves themselves are just pretty powerful. It starts on the undercuts down here, which are kind of minimal, which is good, and then powers through to this hold here. There's a pinch. Through to a little two-finger thing, and and then up again to this hold here, which is kind of, it's not really that small, but you've got to get it just right, otherwise you fall off, and then up you go. So it's really good, proper bouldering. It's a route called San Simeon, which is originally done on traditional gear. A few people have proposed that it would be a really good solo. The grade would be about 8A, something like that. Back a few years ago, a friend of mine, Neil, and myself started working it. You get such a narrow window of opportunity to climb it, to try and do it ground up. You've only got like an hour per day because you need a really good tide for it. And that was, say, 3 years ago. And I've been trying quite a few times since, but it's a really hard route to get in condition. I've been sat at the top of the crag for like countless days just waiting for it. It's been damp this morning, but it's still a little bit damp, but it's kind of as good as it kind of gets, really. Even if I don't do it, it's really good practice for falling off. I haven't done any big falls this year, so doing a sizable fall when you're trying really hard, it works wonders for your head, really. So.
Go on, guys.
want to go to it?
Yeah, why not?
Brilliant route. I just wish I got a bit higher. I went up on this side pull and I tried to sort my feet out and my hand just came flying out of this slot. It's awesome, brilliant. Can't believe people do things like that with ropes. They're mad. That's got to be like the ultimate deep water solo in Britain at the moment. Mark of the Beast is the ultimate 7C. And this is the 8A for sure. Amazing.
That'll be that gone then.
Nick Bullock is an interesting climber because he's got a pretty good cachet of routes in his quiver. He's done really well. But he's like a sort of turbo bumbly. You know, he sort of climbs slowly and has got, you can imagine him polishing his crabs, I think, at home or something like that.
Keep an eye, Kath. Keep an eye. Come on, give me a fucking hold. Oh, pretty pumped.
Doing well.
Come on! Oh no! No! Ah, you bastard! Oh, fucker!
You alright?
Oh man! Oh, I just got so pumped. Fucking hell.
Hey, good lead to here, Nick.
How you doing? Yeah.
Replacing all that kit. Hard work.
Gav says his arms aren't feeling that good, but he just skipped across there in 2 minutes.
It's like, not very nice that, is it?
I don't know, you didn't make it look too bad.
Well, everything's chalked.
James McAfee's an interesting lad, and very gentle. He's a proper gentleman, I think. And when somebody told me that he was a ballroom dancing champion, it didn't surprise me at all.
You aim up left here?
Basically, you see the big flatty above the wire? Side pull. Go on.
He's got that strange
Nice.
sort of double quality
Yeah.
of a professional killer. Very polite, very controlled, but a total nutter. You know, he thinks sky hooks are safe, and he's really efficient. You know, he's climbed a ridiculous number of hard routes on site and survives.
Not really very nice, the style of climbing on here, is it?
Nice, Kath.
Nice, but not really that much fun.
What's up?
Not really that much fun. Looking loose and a little bit scary, Nick. Yeah.
It's really committing, isn't it, this for the wall?
Can't quite believe how much kit I've had to play so far.
Can you see what you got to do?
Very vaguely, yeah. I'll have another quick look, Nick.
Go on, boy.
Just get a shitload of rope drag, don't you?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll step up into it in a sec. It looks like I can throw in some poor cams into the roof. Looks alright, cams actually, just small. My arms are just so wasted.
Nice, come on. I'm watching you. Back. Yeah, you got it.
Shit.
Go on, boy.
Come on. Come on. Do not fall off. Keep it slack, Nick.
Yeah, you got it. Just a drag. Oh, thank God for that.
Hey, awesome car. Fucking hell, man.
Chopper it. Cheers.
Thanks, fuck, I fell off when I did.
Chase me! Oh. Cheers.
I've just got to follow it now. Hey, well done.
Awful rock on the last 10 metres. Just you've got your kick in this awful rock that you're pulling on. Serious that. I bet that block goes when you start pulling on it.
After you know, do you mind sitting around for 20 minutes while I depump? No problem having another go. What do you want to go?
You find this intimidating?
No, that feels really relaxed.
You can't have egos in Wales, you'd be shot down in flames.
Yeah, I reckon. There's just not that sort of, that, you know, that thing that goes on, that like ego-y thing.
Pete Robertson, Pete Robbins. Pete Robbins. He's a delicious young man.
He's
Maybe.
applied himself.
He's applied. He's lost like a stone and a half and he's tried to train like fuck.
Always gutted.
Look at the muscles on that boy.
It's embarrassing.
I see you get the Lambert's tan on there.
It's embarrassing watching him, right? So you fish out of water. Just...
Do you need any bigger thingamajigs? Do you need any of these?
You look like you're confused as to what they do.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Take that. You never ever go wrong with the shot hole cam.
It's not a shot hole cam.
No, it's not, is it?
No.
Thank God for that. I would have sworn it was children's present.
Oh, so it still all felt wrong?
Felt wrong. I thought, no, I'm going to go for it. I was really scared. I thought it was going to come off.
Sally!
I mean, whatever you do, it's phenomenally hard.
That would make it.
That shift. Hopefully I'll get it done. Is that good with the dog or bad?
I've hardly gone out of North Wales in that time to climb.
Yeah,
Just,
you don't really need to. We just all become colloquial and weird.
that's right.